Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Diamond Collection of January 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to gain early access to videos by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 Ultimate Edition, a fantastic toon-based platform fighter that builds on its predecessor with improved presentation and a robust single-player campaign. Developed by GameMill, this sequel elevates the series, offering excellent combat mechanics and a fun selection of new and classic Nicktoon characters. The game features a roguelike single-player campaign, where you stop Danny Phantom villain, Vlad Pasmius, from destroying space and time. You'll face random challenges, unlock characters, and battle fearsome bosses like the Flying Dutchman and the Shredder. This campaign adds significant depth, making the game more well-rounded than its predecessor. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 boasts an impressive roster of 25 characters, with more available as DLC. Popular characters like Aang, Lucy Loud, and SpongeBob SquarePants return with new moves and playstyles. New additions, such as Azula and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, introduce fresh gameplay archetypes, enhancing the strategic depth. The game's combat mechanics are top-notch, featuring light and heavy attacks, directional specials, and a new slime meter. This meter allows you to enhance moves, improve recovery, and unleash ultimate attacks, adding a strategic layer to the fast-paced action. Multiplayer modes include local battles, arcade challenges, and online matches with crossplay and rollback netcode, ensuring smooth and competitive play. The game's improved visuals, detailed environments, and expressive characters create a more immersive experience. Despite lacking some characters from the first game, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2 shines with its polished presentation, diverse roster, and engaging single-player content. It's a superb alternative to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, earning it its many praises for its thrilling, slime-filled action. The Ultimate Edition features the full base game, all-season pass content, including 4 additional brawlers, and SpongeBob SquarePants the Quickster costume, plus a bonus costume for every brawler. At number 2 we have Journey to the Savage Planet, a game that offers a humorous and engaging adventure developed by Typhoon Studios, led by ex-Ubisoft veterans. The game presents a unique blend of survival, Metroidvania, and shooter elements with comedic storytelling. The game sets players on a colorful and distant planet, tasking them with scanning life forms and gathering resources while collaborating with a co-op partner. It is distinct from No Man's Sky and doesn't share the vast non-linearity. Instead, it offers a carefully curated path through the alien environment, combining platforming, mob fights, boss battles, and environmental puzzles. The title's standout feature is its comedic writing and story, injecting silliness and charm into the gameplay. The live-action commercials, reminiscent of 80s toy ads, creates a delightful contrast to the exploration. The game's narrative unfolds as players navigate through various biomes, progressively adapting to their challenges and intricacies. While co-op play is available, experiencing the game solo might provide a more immersive experience due to the focus on environmental manipulation and topography understanding. The game's balance between aggressive lifestyle, quirky fauna, and bizarre landscapes contribute to its allure. Overall, Journey to the Savage Planet is praised for its blend of genres, its humorous writing, and its ability to create a fresh and surprising gameplay experience. The game's comedic and well-curated gameplay mechanics make it a noteworthy addition to the genre, even if co-op play doesn't significantly enhance the experience. At number 3 we have BROK the InvestiGator, a unique blend of arcade brawling and point-and-click adventure set in a dystopian world, inhabited by anthropomorphic animals. Combining detective work with combat, you'll guide BROK, a former boxing champion turned private investigator, through a gripping story filled with family drama, mystery, and action. Set in a world divided between impoverished slummers and affluent drummers, BROK's narrative explores societal issues while delving into BROK's strained relationship with his stepson, Graf. Your decisions shape their bond and the outcomes of their investigations, adding emotional weight to the gameplay. The engaging storylines, like uncovering the truth behind BROK's wife's death, are complemented by dynamic choices that lead to multiple endings, ensuring your journey feels personal and impactful. Gameplay alternates between thoughtful detective work and thrilling arcade combat. As BROK, or occasionally Graf, you investigate crimes by collecting clues, interrogating suspects, and making critical decisions. When dialogue fails, switch to action mode to solve problems with your fists. This dual approach offers flexibility, letting you tailor your experience, whether you prefer solving puzzles or smashing obstacles. The art style evokes 90s cartoons, with vibrant visuals and fluid animations. Every character, from BROK to his allies and foes, is richly designed and voiced, making the world feel alive. However, the split gameplay modes work best with different controls, which can feel clunky to switch between. With its heartfelt story, beautiful design, and innovative genre mashup, BROK the InvestiGator delivers a memorable experience. Whether you fight or think your way through, this game ensures every moment counts. And number 4 we have CLeM, a captivating point-and-click Metroidvania adventure wrapped in a beautifully hand-drawn, quirky aesthetic. As a mute ragdoll awakening in the eerie basement of an abandoned mansion, you're tasked with solving a series of puzzles to collect abstract beauties like hope and strength, each represented by an insect. The game's setup is intriguing, blending a lighthearted cartoon style with darker, mysterious undertones. Progressing through the game, you will explore the sprawling mansion, unlocking new areas, and gaining unique powers that make revisiting familiar locations exciting. From shrinking to fit into tiny spaces to using a lens that reveals hidden writings, the variety of mechanics keeps the experience fresh. The puzzles range from straightforward item combinations to intricate logic challenges. While most are clever and satisfying, a few feel unnecessarily obscure or demand precise timing, which can lead to frustration. Thankfully, the game provides subtle hints through the disembodied voice of your mistress, though they're not always enough. The lack of manual saving can be a minor annoyance. Each session begins in the basement, but as you progress, like collected items, is preserved. Despite this, CLeM maintains an engaging flow as its story unfolds with dark twists reminiscent of the Rusty Lake series. With an estimated playtime of 3 to 5 hours, CLeM offers a compact but rewarding adventure. Its inventive gameplay, stunning visuals, and intriguing narrative make it worth exploring, even if a few puzzles test your patience. Fans of atmospheric, puzzle-driven games should not miss this delightful, eerie experience. And number 5 we have Control Ultimate Edition, a science fiction action game. The game follows the story of Jessie Faden, who discovers she has supernatural abilities and becomes a director of the Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, a secret government agency tasked with investigating paranormal phenomena. One of the most impressive aspects of Control is its gameplay mechanics. The game features a mix of exploration, puzzle solving, and combat, with players able to use a variety of telekinetic powers and firearms to defeat enemies and overcome obstacles. The game's world is also highly interactive, with players able to use their telekinetic powers to move objects and create new paths through the game's environment. The game's story is also impressive, with a mix of science fiction and horror elements. Jessie's journey takes her through a variety of different locations within the FBC's headquarters, known as the Oldest House, each with its own secrets and dangers. The game's use of lore and documents scattered throughout the game world also adds to the story, allowing players to learn more about the game's world and its characters. Control Ultimate Edition includes all of the game's previously released DLC content, including the excellent Alan Wake expansion, which ties the game's story into the broader Remedy Entertainment universe. The Ultimate Edition also includes improved graphics and performance, making it a definitive version of the game. However, the game does have some flaws. The game's difficulty can be uneven at times, with some encounters feeling frustratingly difficult while others are a breeze. The game's story can also be confusing at times, with some plot points feeling underdeveloped or rushed. Control Ultimate Edition is a substantial game, with a main story that can take around 15 to 20 hours to complete. The game's DLC content also adds several hours of additional gameplay, making it a great value for fans of action and science fiction games. In conclusion, Control Ultimate Edition is an excellent science fiction action game that offers a unique and immersive gameplay experience. While the game may have some flaws in its difficulty and story, the game's strengths more than make up for it. If you're a fan of action games or are looking for a unique and immersive world to explore, Control Ultimate Edition is definitely worth checking out. At number 6 we have The Battle of Polytopia, a streamlined 4X strategy game designed to give you the essence of the genre in under 30 minutes. This game simplifies the usually complex 4X formula into a quick, enjoyable experience. The game offers both single-player and multiplayer modes. You start by choosing one of 12 distinct tribes, each with its own aesthetic and unique starting tag. As you expand your empire, you'll explore new lands, exploit resources, and engage in battles against neighboring tribes. Unlike traditional 4X games, Polytopia is accessible and fast-paced, making it easy for newcomers to jump in while retaining enough strategic depth for seasoned players. Visually, Polytopia employs a vibrant low-poly art style that is charming and consistent. However, some terrain types, like farmable land and forests, might not immediately be obvious when encountered in new biomes. Sound design is sparse, with no in-game music, which can make the experience feel a bit empty at times. Gameplay is intuitive. Each turn gives you resources to spend on technology, building, or combat units. The tech tree is simple but effective, and units have unique abilities, adding technical variety to the combat. While it lacks the depth of larger 4X titles, like Civilization or Endless Legend, the Battle of Polytopia offers a fresh, fast, and approachable take on a genre that is perfect for shorter gaming sessions. At number 7 we have Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, a Metroidvania game with anime-style characters. The game is set in 18th century England, where the Guild of Alchemy tries to prove its relevance by summoning demons using crystals infused into humans. This leads to a devastating massacre, leaving only 2 survivors, Giebel and Miriam, a shardbinder who wakes up after 10 years of slumber. As a shardbinder, Miriam can absorb demonic powers and use them in combat. The game offers a diverse range of weaponry and magic, allowing players to customize their playstyle. The castle where the game takes place is filled with detail, and each area has its own unique personality. The lore of the castle can be discovered through scattered books, and the combat mechanics offer various combos for each weapon type. While the game received praise for its combat and boss fights, some players found it to be too easy when exploring the castle. However, the difficulty can be adjusted, and the challenging boss battles provide an enjoyable experience. One criticism is that it's easy to get lost or unsure of where to go next, as the game allows for non-linear exploration. Acquiring the true ending can also feel like a scavenger hunt, without any walkthroughs. Overall, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a highly enjoyable game. The customization options and satisfying boss encounters make it a recommended choice for fans of the genre, both now and in the future. At number 8 we have Beh-ALL-Der. This Beholder bundle within a bundle offers a captivating journey into a dystopian world across 3 games, each exploring moral dilemmas and oppressive regimes in unique ways. From the original Beholder to its sequels, Beholder 2 and Beholder 3, you experience the chilling realities of living under totalitarian control, where every decision carries weight. In Beholder, you step into the role of Carl Stein, a landlord torn between serving the ministry's harsh laws and protecting your family. Spying on tenants, reporting their activities, and managing scarce resources make every choice agonizingly personal. Its grim tone and procedural randomness ensure no 2 games feel alike, though slow pacing and clunky controls might test your patience. Beholder 2 takes you to the Prime Ministry as Evan Redgrave, blending bureaucratic life with a gripping personal mystery. Climbing the ranks requires balancing career ambitions, uncovering a father's death, and navigating the moral grey areas of authoritarian power. With multiple endings and character-driven choices, this installment offers depth, though repetitive tasks can slow the experience. Finally, Beholder 3 puts you in the shoes of Frank, a reluctant informant managing tenants and family life while completing high-stakes missions. This game excels in narrative complexity and branching paths, though occasional bugs and monotonous visuals detract from its polish. Across all 3 titles, the bundle excels in storytelling, challenging your ethics and decisions in thought-provoking ways. If you crave a morally charged adventure set in a bleak dystopian landscape, the Beholder bundle is a darkly compelling must-play. At number 9 we have Grow, Song of the Evertree, a vibrant adventure game that blends alchemy, town building, and exploration. You play as the last alchemist, tasked with restoring the Evertree and pushing back the Withering, a creeping corruption overtaking the world. Your journey involves growing lush new worlds, reviving towns, and uncovering the fragments of a mysterious song. The gameplay is an ambitious mix of mechanics, from collecting resources and creating towns, to decorating and completing quests for quirky NPCs. Tending to the Evertree's branches and watching barren lands transform into colorful wilds is deeply satisfying, and using alchemical creations to breathe new life into the world is a rewarding experience. However, some systems, like decorating towns, feel underdeveloped. The limited item variety and clunky mechanics make this aspect less engaging than it could be. You'll also spend time exploring dungeons, catching bugs, and fishing, though these features are somewhat shallow. Bug catching and fishing, for example, lack meaningful rewards beyond simple collection. On the other hand, exploration is a highlight, with beautiful environments and clever dungeons that keep you immersed for hours. What stands out most about Grow is its charm. The humorous dialogue, whimsical world, and rewarding achievement system elevates the experience. Even with its flaws, the game's vibrant art, relaxing sound design, and lighthearted tone make it a delightful escape. If you're seeking a colorful, adventure-driven game that mixes creativity and exploration, Grow, Song of the Evertree offers plenty of whimsical fun, even if it stumbles in a few areas. And number 10 we have Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI, a slow-burning ghost hunting simulation that immerses you in the dark, creaking world of haunted houses and restless spirits. As the titular paranormal investigator, Conrad, you'll navigate shadowy corridors, armed only with your flashlight and an array of ghost hunting gadgets. The game unfolds as a series of cases, each starting with detailed research in your office. After receiving reports from frightened residents, you dig through archives and witness statements to piece together clues. Once on site, your goal is to collect evidence of paranormal activity using tools like EMF meters, thermometers, and audio recorders. Every location is drenched in atmosphere, whether it's a creepy lighthouse or an abandoned churchyard. Patience is essential here. The game's focus on realism means you'll often find yourself methodically sweeping areas for subtle signs of ghostly presence. Ghost types vary in behavior, requiring different strategies to dispel them. From residual apparitions to aggressive demons, each encounter keeps you on edge, especially when the lights flicker or you hear whispers in the darkness. However, the game's realistic approach can be both a blessing and a curse. The meticulous procedures required to identify and cleanse spirits can feel repetitive, especially when running back and forth to switch equipment or recharge batteries. But for those who love a deep, atmospheric experience with a touch of investigative strategy, Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI delivers a hauntingly satisfying experience. Just be prepared to take your time. The spirits are not going anywhere fast. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle delivers exceptional value, offering a diverse selection of highly regarded games. Whether you're drawn to the narrative depth of Control Ultimate Edition, the quirky charm of Journey to the Savage Planet, or the retro-inspired thrills of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, there is something here for everyone. With strong replay value across its titles, this bundle appeals to both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike. If you're missing even a few included gems, this bundle is a fantastic deal. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. And maybe consider unlocking early access to videos by buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.